Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're still working on the Supra, another day. Just looking to order up some more parts, cam gears, and trying to figure out where the oil pump is. For some reason I got a notice today that the oil pump got sent back at the border. It was coming from the States. It's a car part. A little bit confused on why it got sent back, I'm not too sure, but that's why we haven't received the oil pump yet. So yeah, I'll have to figure where that is. But for today, I got some two-part epoxy that we're going to try out. It's supposed to be good for fiberglass and all types of metal. It's supposed to be, it's a structural adhesive, so it's supposed to be really strong. We are going to take it, and I think before I use it on the body kit, I'm going to mix some up and see if it'll hold, like how it holds two pieces of aluminum together, and from there I know it'll grab to the fiberglass because it's so rough on the back side of the fiberglass. But yeah, I think that's what we're going to do right now. I'm going to try and see how this epoxy works. If I feel like it's holding up good, then I'm going to try and get the brackets epoxy to the body, because in a couple days it is going to Paintworks and it's going to be molded on the car. We need to make sure those brackets are where they're supposed to be. So yeah, we'll get on it and see if this works. Well guys, I had to put a new battery in it to get her fired up, but that's her. Again, this has a fully built trans in it, almost 1200 horse, an absolute monster. My favorite body style Corvette for sure. Now I'm not gonna lie to you, I love the Mustang, it runs great, lots of power, but I do miss the push rod cam. I just can't get that lump in the Mustang being quad cam, so I definitely miss the lump of having a push rod engine, but yeah, the season's upon us for sure. Yeah guys, this thing, so we've only got 15,000 kilometers on this. It's pretty new. Like I said, it's about 1200 horse right now. We've got, let's see if I can get this. So there's the alcohol. That there is just set for where we want the boost to come on for the mentha, or for the meth. So that's tucked away nice in there, nice and clean. Like I said, it's got a built transmission in it. This thing here, we'll get out. We'll do a ride along. Right now, I've got Ravina coming to do a ceramic coating on it. Well guys, it's been a few minutes here, and this is definitely like, and I'm bending the aluminum before I'm pulling it apart. Well, I definitely think for just holding those plates in there, I've just been playing around with it. Like, I mean, it's super hard. So I think as far as holding those plates in, I think this is going to be more than sufficient. So I'm going to go and mix this all up, and then I'm going to take off one plate at a time and put it in. Yeah, I think that's definitely going to hold it in place, guys. So I'm going to get the wrench, the socket, and we'll start putting them on plates. So I just cut this back. I cut another inch off there just because it was right to the very edge of the quarter here, And when I put it on the body and I seal this to the body, I didn't want it pushing against the body, so I just trimmed a little more off there. You want to give me a hand here now, Abe? Okay, so we got all the brackets in. Like I said, I had to trim a couple of them just because I wanted to make sure that when we mold it to the body that it wasn't pushing up. But I think that's going to be good. I think they all came out and went back in real easy. So that was nice. Also today, I was going to put the some of the engine cradle and the rear subassembly back together today, but I went and I ordered, because I don't like anything old. I went and ordered all the new bolts for the cradle for everything. So the car is basically together with 10 and 12 mil and 14 mil bolts. I went and ordered them. They didn't have them in stock, and the guy offered me. So these here are zinc coated. You can see they look almost like they got a yellow tinge to it or copper. It's actually zinc, and I see people do this all the time. They're working on their car, they're doing something with suspension, or they're doing something with brakes, and they break a bolt, and they run off to their local hardware store, and they grab a bolt that's the same size or close to the same size, and they put it in. All the bolts to a car, they've got a strength to them. So these ones here are 10.2, these zinc coated ones. This is a 10.2. It's holding the engine cradle and the rear subassembly and the hubs. It's holding all that stuff together. So the guy offered me, he's like, oh, I've got not the zinc coated ones, I've got some other ones in stock. They're 7.8 as far as the strength goes. That's a big difference between 7.8 and 10.2. And I do think that anybody out there, if you're building a car, you break bolts, you should probably go and get the proper bolts that come with the car, or at least the grade of bolt that goes in the car, because it's coming down to safety. I've seen tons of people at car shows that have broken off bolts and shocks and stuff like that. And usually when you climb underneath and you look, it's because they broke a bolt trying to take it out, it snapped off, they got an easy out in there, they got it out, and then the bolt that they replaced it with isn't the same strength as the bolt that came out. Car manufacturers go through a lot of research and R&D to make sure that the bolts that are in there are adequate for the abuse that it's going to go through. So anyway, I ordered up all the bolts in the right strength and everything. Those aren't going to be until Monday. So like I said, Monday next week, I'll start putting that stuff together. I told you guys already, the oil pump got kicked back at the border. Not too sure why, but they're sending it again. So once the oil pump gets here, we can get back on the 2J guys and keep going with the assembly. So hopefully Saturday we'll have the Supra over to paintwork so they can start doing some body work. And like I said, every day we're going to chip away at it little by little until we get it done. So for those of you new to the channel, we're building a Veilside. It's a 97 Toyota Supra. We're building a Veilside 4509 GTR. It's the only one in North America right now. Everything that gets done to the car, you guys vote on. And when the car is done, we are giving it away to one lucky subscriber. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button for your chance to win it. And we'll see you in the next video.